In this video, I'll show you how to add an apex roof to your drawing. I'll demonstrate how to select a type of roof, then choose a specification and configuration. I'll talk you through which points to click on to draw the roof. And finally, I'll explain how to use the Extra Items window to add items such as ceiling and bracing. To add a hipped or barn-hipped roof, the process is the same, only you select the hipped or barn-hipped configuration in the Roof Component Builder, and when the software asks for the width of the building, this means the hip end of the roof. If you want to draw a lean-to roof, take a look at the video of that name. To get started, go to the Architectural tab and click on the Roofs button. Select Type of Roof from the drop-down menu. The Roof Component Builder pops up. From here you can choose the specification and type or configuration of roof and enter its dimensions. Start by choosing a specification which suits your job. Any specifications you've already used will be at the top of the list. Click on a specification to select it, and then click Next. The next screen prompts you to select the type of tiles you want to use, from a range of plain tiles, pan tiles, natural slates, interlocking tiles, and fibre cement slates. In the Filter drop-down box, select the type of tiles you want to use. Then click on a tile specification on the left of the window. You can click anywhere on the picture or description of the specification to select it. On the right-hand side of the window, you'll see the specified main tile, eaves tile, hip bridge tile, and so on, as appropriate for the tile system you've selected. Once you're happy with the specified tiles, click Next. If there are multiple tile assembly options for your selected tile, you'll then be prompted to select the tile assembly that you want to use. In the case of this tile, there are options for dry fix or mortar bedding systems, and options with or without sarking. Click on the assembly you want to use and then click Next. The next screen prompts you to select a type or configuration of roof. Apex Roof is already selected, so I can click Next. The next screen asks you to enter the dimensions of the roof. I'm happy with a pitch of 45 degrees, but you can of course overtype the default pitch. Tab through the input boxes to review the other details. The soffit, fascia and bargeboard dimensions are greyed out because they're determined by the resources defined in the specification. To change the soffit width or the height of the fascia or bargeboard, click the adjacent swap button and select an alternative resource. The relevant dimension will then be updated to match the newly specified resource. Once you've reviewed all of the roof dimensions, click Next. The final screen of the Roof Component Builder allows you to tweak the resource allowances for the tiles and trusses, if applicable. Scroll across to check you're happy with the figures, scroll down and update any as needed. Then click Finish. BuildingWorks is now ready to draw the roof. There are 4 steps to drawing an apex roof. Follow the on-screen instructions, which will guide you through the process. The first instruction tells you to click on any wall that the roof is on. BuildingWorks will take the wall plate type from this wall, so it doesn't really matter which wall you click on. I'm going to click on the rear wall of the house. The next instruction tells you to click on the first corner to indicate the width of the building. In the case of an apex roof, the width of the building means the gable end of the roof. When drawing a hipped or barn-hipped roof, the width is the hip end of the roof. I'm going to click on the back right corner of the house. The next instruction tells you to click on the second corner to indicate the width of the building. I'm now going to click on the front right corner of the house. Finally, the instruction tells you to click on the opposite corner to indicate the length of the building, or press T to join an existing wall or roof. We're not joining a wall or another roof on this occasion, so simply need to click on the opposite end of the building. It doesn't matter which corner you click on. After a few moments, the roof appears on screen. Once you've drawn your roof, the Extra Items window will also pop up, showing you all the extra items you can add to the roof, including ceiling, roof accessories and bracing. First, I'm going to add the insulated ceiling for this part of the roof. Click the Draw button underneath the insulated ceiling. The instructions prompt you to draw the ceiling. Note that the first 2 points will place the ends of the joists. Find snap points on 3 corners of the ceiling and then press the S key to complete the ceiling. Please note that you can later change the direction of the joists by going to the Properties tab and changing the joist length segment setting. Now I'm going to add some horizontal laces to the roof structure. Click on the Draw button underneath Laces to Roof Rafters. The instructions prompt you to click to place the start point. Hover your mouse over the roof, halfway between the ridge and the eaves line, until you find the midpoint. Zoom in by scrolling the mouse wheel towards the screen. Now move your cursor slowly towards the inside of the wall. A dashed line will appear, showing that BuildingWorks has retained the Y coordinate of the midpoint. Once you find a snap point on the inside of the walls, click the left mouse button to place the first end of the lacer. The instructions now tell you to click to place the next point. Hold down the scroll wheel to drag your drawing across, and then find the perpendicular point on the inside of the opposite wall. Click the left mouse button to place the other end of the lacer. Now press the Escape key to finish drawing this lacer. Click the mouse scroll wheel to draw another lacer, and repeat the process to place the lacer on the rear slope of the roof. Find the midpoint on the roof, move the cursor to the inside of the wall, and click to place the first end of the lacer. Find the perpendicular point on the opposite side of the roof, and click to place the second point, before pressing the Escape key to finish drawing the lacer. In the case of a cut roof, you can add purlins and binders in a similar way. Now I'm going to add rainwater downpipes to the drawing. Click on the plus sign next to the roof rainwater goods, and click the Draw button under Rainwater Downpipe. A dialog box pops up asking you for the length of the downpipes. Enter the length, and then click OK. The instructions prompt you to place the symbol. Click to place the symbol where you want it. The instructions then prompt you to click to select the rotation of the item. Hold down the Shift key and move the cursor to the right. The initials RWP will be the right way up, and then click to confirm the rotation of the pipe. Click the Draw button again, and repeat this process to place additional rainwater pipes. Finally, I'm going to add a loft hatch to the drawing. Minimise the roof rainwater goods by clicking on the minus button. Then click the Draw button under the item called Loft Hatch Insulated. The instructions prompt you to place the symbol. Click the left mouse button to place the symbol. The instructions then prompt you to click to select the rotation of the item. As with the rainwater pipes, hold down the Shift key, move the cursor to the right, and click the left mouse button to confirm the rotation of the hatch. Don't forget to save your project after doing all that work. Now it's over to you. Go to the Architectural tab, click the Roofs drop-down menu, and select a roof type. Choose a specification which suits your job, then select the roof configuration. Enter the pitch of the roof, and then review the other dimensions before clicking Finish. Follow the on-screen instructions to tell BuildingWorks which wall the roof is on, and then indicate the width and length of the roof. Finally, add any extra items you need, such as ceiling, bracing and loft hatches, using the options on the Extra Items window.